So, good morning, y'all. I might look a little crazy, but today's the day where I do another one of these videos where I just talk to you guys and I just tell you some real ass shit, okay? I just put some real ass shit on you, okay? Um I know these videos might not get a lot of views, but I don't care. Like, I never came on my channel thinking, oh, this video is going to get a lot of views. Let me put it up. I just did whatever I enjoyed, whatever I liked, and whatever I would, as a viewer, like to see, or whatever I wanted to. So, getting right into it, first things first, I don't care what gets a lot of views. I'm going to put up what I'm going to put up because it's my motherfucking channel. Okay? Second of all, I never want to say I don't care about subscribers because those numbers are people. So at the end of the day, I do care about subscribers because I care about the people that are subscribing. And I appreciate them. I'm like, wow, like I appreciate every one of you guys because I'm like, wow, like these people really like me. These people are really invested in me. So I care about each one of you, okay? But in another sense, it's like I'm not trying to fucking ever be like, give me subscribers, give me more. Oh, this is giving me subscribers. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Give me more. Like, I'm not that hard up for subscribers. I'm not that hard up for like to keep getting more and more. Like, I mean, I would be lying if I said I don't want to grow. What the fuck? I would be lying if I said, oh, like, I don't want to grow. Of course I want to grow. I mean, that's everybody's goal on YouTube. But I'm not, what I'm trying to say, if I steadily move up and I gain an audience to where you guys are going to stay with me and it's going to be a loyal audience. I'm slowly gaining a loyal audience. I don't want people to come just to come and stay for a shit show. I want people to come and watch my videos and become loyal to me. I want good people on my side. I don't want people just to come because they seen one video and it was a shit show and they're coming to fucking just like make fun of me or like be like, come look at this. Oh my God, look at what a shit show. You know what I mean? Like, no, I want you to come and be like, wow, this girl's genuinely funny and she's genuine and she's real and she's just like us, but she's making videos. And it puts a smile on your face and it puts a smile on my face to know that you're smiling. And that's pretty much it. Like, it's just on the neighbors. All these neighbors, I swear, are fake as fuck. Like, where are all the real people at? Like, I'm sorry. Like, to get into another thing, like, what is happening with all the real ass people in this world? Like, what is going on? Where are they going? Like, sometimes I feel like I'm the only real ass person in this world. Like, I'm just like, yo, where are the real loyal people? Like, my neighbor, I thought she was a cute little nice Mexican girl. Like, well, she's not young. She's a couple years older than me. But when she moved in, like, so many neighbors have done me wrong. Like, why? I mean, at the end of the day, I shouldn't care. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care. This is not fucking high school. Like, this ain't a fucking who's popular, who's not. Like, it's just like, when I'm a loyal ass friend, I'm a loyal ass person. I see these people every single day. At the end of the day, you got to think about it. Like, at the end of the day, you shouldn't care. But at the end of the day, you got to think about it. You see these people every single day. Every single day you wake up, you open your door, and these people are in your motherfucking face, passing by your car, interacting with them. You have to build a relationship with your neighbors. Like, you really do. And it's like, I feel like you have to be considerate of your neighbor. You have to. Like, that's like the number one rule. So when you're being loud, you got to think about, oh, your neighbor. If you're slamming your door, you got to think, oh, your neighbor. And I've always been like that. I've always been like that. I just now barely started slamming my door. And look at this, neighbor is going to the other neighbors to go probably talk shit. Like, it's just like, you just have to, like, be considerate of people, Like, since I moved in here, I did have one batch of people, because these are all new people. All new people that moved in. And I just, I don't know, I'm getting distracted because the neighbors are talking. I did have one batch of good people that lived here, that we were all had the same understanding of each other and the same respect for each other. And if someone was being loud, I would tell them, hey, can you lower it down? Or can you, oh, okay, yeah. We had a very good understanding, very good dynamic. And we all talked to each other. It wasn't like, oh, I'm not talking to that person. Oh, when that person passes by, I'm going to be quiet. Like, we all had a good understanding for each other. But then slowly but surely, everyone started moving out, because where I live is a bad place. And I'll get into that right now. Slowly but surely, everybody started moving out, because the neighbors that lived right here, like right behind this wall, they got a brand new car with brand new rims on it. And they literally, like, somebody, who knows who the fuck, but literally stole the rims right off the car. Slowly but surely, people were getting jacked. People were getting robbed. People were getting into fights with other people around the area. It's just a bad area. And it's by an alley. So it's like, alleys are just prone to bums and hoodlums and motherfucking thugs and cholos. But anyways, yeah, so you know what I mean, like, bad people. Because I want to sound all bougie, huh? But slowly but surely, everybody started moving out. I know the neighbors are doing good. Some other neighbors, the ones that lived here, they actually come back. Like, it's so cool, because the good batch of neighbors that I had, they come back and they come to visit me or tell me hi or bring me an invitation to their parties. Oh my God, I miss their parties that they used to have right here. But they come and they still invite me, and I think that that's so freaking cool. Like, I'm just like, yo, I miss you guys so much. I literally feel like crying right now. Like, I literally miss all my cool neighbors so bad, because it's like, these neighbors now are just like, there's no friendship, there's no loyalty, there's no communication. They all are just very quiet. The other neighbors, they talk Spanish. I mean, another neighbor that I tried to build a relationship with, it was just broken, because it was just like, honestly, I tried to build a relationship with her, but I couldn't, because she didn't know English that well, and I couldn't, like, I tried to be really nice to her. She was really trying too. And then her daughter, I don't know what is up with her daughter. I think her daughter seemed like a really, really good little girl. She seemed like a good standing little girl. Like, I loved her daughter, because I asked her daughter, I think I gave her daughter like $2 or something like that. And she's like, I'm gonna put this in my bank. I told her, what are you gonna buy with it? And she told me, I'm gonna save it for college, because I want to go to college. And I thought that was so sweet. And I was like, oh my God, you are such a good little girl. But then this little girl just started being so conniving. So conniving. And I'm like, how could you be conniving low key like this? And I could see it, but your mom can't see it. Like, I don't know if her mom could see it or not. I don't know if her mom low key knows. But she started, like, getting smart with me low key, and then like telling me like you don't know, like getting smart with me. And then she started ignoring my daughter. Like she would play games with my daughter's head and be like, be her friend, and then the next day act weird and not want to be her friend, and then be quiet around her. And I thought they were good people, like they still seem like good people, but I don't know, there's like an underlining something there that I could feel, like a vibe where she no longer says hi to me. Like she rolls her eyes at me, and I'm just like, what did I do to you? I'm such a real honest person. Like, what did I do to you? Like, and then the other neighbor, I know that she kind of feels some type of way about me because she fought with the neighbor in the front, and I'm friends with the neighbor in the front. But it's like, come on, we are not in high school. You guys are older ladies. Like, these are older Mexican ladies. Like, I don't know. It's just like, you guys are older. You expect more from older people. You know what I mean? It's just like, are we in high school? They purposely have barbecues and don't invite me. They purposely like, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to like a neighbor having a barbecue right in my motherfucking face, like right in my front of my window, and not being like, hey, do you want me to throw you at least a piece of meat? Like, I'm not used to that because I'm just not used to that. Like, I'm used to my old neighbors, like if they were throwing barbecues right in my motherfucking front yard, they would at least bring me a plate and a beer. You know what I mean? At least. But and even my old neighbor, like I don't know, her husband still tries to talk to me. Like her husband is cool with me. If I don't know. It's just weird. Her husband is still like, hey, you guys. He still tells us hi really well, like really greeting, inviting, and still tries to talk to my man. But her, she just like doesn't tell us hi. She doesn't tell my man hi. She doesn't tell me hi. Like before, every day she'd be like, hey, Caesar, hey, and tell me hi, and then tell my daughter hi. And they just been like, she's just been really shady. And I'm just like, you know what? It's okay. Karma's a bitch. Like, karma's a bitch because it's just karma's a bitch. Like, I don't care. Like, seeing somebody every day, I want to be like, I want to be comfortable where I live. I want to be okay with where I live and know that I could say, hey, good morning. Hey, like, I love being the type of person. I'm the type of person where I love to wake up and be positive and spread positivity and spread a smile and spread a hug. Like, I just love to see people smile. Like, it makes me happy to see other people happy. It makes me happy to like be able to smile at somebody and tell them hello, like, and then just be able for them to like have that in their brain and be like, you know what, the world isn't such a fucked up place. Like, people aren't so fucked up. Um but um so speaking about the area that I live in, last night I had to call the cops. And this is pretty much every fucking night. Like, I have a lot of anxiety about where I live because my car is constantly getting broken into. Every car, not just mine. Every car here is constantly getting broken into. They installed a new gate. The neighbors broke it already. The neighbors' kids, they all have boys. There's a lot of little boys around here, and you know the way little boys are. I don't blame the little boys. Like, little boys are little boys. Like, they're rough, they're tough. They hit the gate. Like, they installed the gate because my the people in the office knew how bad it was here. There was constantly getting things jacked, constantly getting robbed, cars getting broken into, stolen, robbed, and all that stuff. Things happening, robberies, criminals running through here. So they put a gate, and they put a gate with a lock, and we all have a key. Now the gate doesn't work, and so I had to call the cops last night because I heard, like, every noise we hear, we're very on edge now because of a lot of shit happening here. So we hear noises, and I get up and I look outside because from my upstairs window, I have it, I could open it because it doesn't have a screen. And I could like stick my head out and see what's going on in the alley. And so I see this guy and I'm like, oh my god, like there's this like fool in the alley, like he looks like a cholo, a gangster, whatever the fuck you want to call him. And I'm like, oh fuck, like fuck. And then I get so on edge because I know my man's gonna jump up and he's gonna want to do something, because you know the way men are. And like, you just know the way men are, you know what I mean? So these fucking bitches are just standing there talking. Like, what the fuck do you have to talk about? Like, get the fuck out of here. But anyways, so I had to call the cops because my man wanted to jump up. Like, okay, so let me go back. I'm observing the guy So then I hear a girl's voice. So then I started noticing that the girl and the guy are fighting. They're arguing. And I'm like, oh no, like they're arguing. So my man, he's already putting on his shoes, putting on his sweater, because he's gonna fucking jump up and go out there. And I'm like, he's already like out the door, ready to go out the gate. And I get super nervous because I just picture in my head, like, I kind of have like a vision of what's gonna happen. And I have a vision of like him going out there and you know, telling him like, get the fuck out of here, what are you doing? And the guy like being all huffy puffy and like trying to be like, you know, the guy is obviously arguing with the girl. So he's probably gonna try to like be, you know, try to front in front of his lady, like, ain't nobody gonna talk to me like that. And this guy, he was the stocky guy. Like, I don't care if anyways, like, I wouldn't care if he was bigger than my man, because I know my man could take him. Like, people underestimate. My man has no problem going out in the world and like doing what he has to do, because people underestimate him, but he's been through a lot. He's fought a lot. He's been through a lot. And that's what I fucking can't stand, when people try to test his gangster. Like, you're not gonna try to test my man's gangster because he's been through a lot. Like, don't test his gangster just because he's skinny. That's where you fuck up. That's where a lot of people fuck up, and a lot of guys fuck up, because they want to test my man because they're probably bigger and stockier than him. Like, that's where you're gonna fuck up, and you're gonna get fuck up and get bit. You're gonna get bit hard. But my arm is getting tired. But that's where they fuck up. But at the same time, I'm just scared because it's like they're gonna be like, oh, look at this little skinny fool, and they're gonna want to test him, and that's where it's gonna get ugly. And I don't trust the cops around where I live. It's a fucking sticky situation where I live. It's hard, it's nerve-wracking, it's frustrating, because you want to call the cops and you think you're gonna feel protected by the cops, but you're not. You're gonna get treated just like a fucking criminal, even if you call the cops, even if you're innocent, even if you're the one that needs the help. It's like, you have no protection. You have no fucking protection. You have criminals around your area, and then, oh my god, I can't believe this fucking bitch just hit that. Oh my god. The neighbor lady just hit the other neighbor's car with her fucking door. And I bet you she's not even gonna tell them. Like, the other neighbor, they hit the neighbor's car, the back of it, and didn't say anything to the neighbor. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. The way people are. I just don't know. But anyways, so I was just so on edge because this fool, and this, like, then he starts beating her up, like, in the alley, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, I don't want to get involved because I just didn't know what to do. Honestly, I just didn't know what the fuck to do. I just started calling the cops. I call the cops. They start asking me all these questions. My man's getting frustrated. Like, why are they asking you so many fucking questions? Like, just fucking come. Well, what kind of pants was he wearing? Was he wearing pants or was he wearing shorts? Was he wearing all black? Was he wearing a sweater? Was he wearing a hat? Okay, I tell him, look, he's wearing all dark clothing, long sleeve, black hat, all black clothing. Okay, was it black pants or was it black shorts? Like, bitch, who fucking cares? Just fucking come to my fucking area. Like, and I tell her, like, can you please just send a unit? Yes, that's what we're doing, ma'am. And she wants to get attitude with me. You're gonna get attitude with me, and you're asking me a million fucking questions, and this is happening. Then they come through my fucking gate because the gate is locked because the fucking neighbors broke the gate. Like, they come through here and they're walking through here, and my man's like gets all hyped. My man wants to go out there. My man wants to do something, and I just don't want my man coming outside because I know he's probably gonna fight with the guy, and then the cops are gonna come and the cops are gonna take my man too. I have too much fucking anxiety and too much fucking history with the cops, dealing with the cops taking my man, taking my car, like for no fucking reason. And they could do whatever the fuck they want to do. They made it clear to me. They made it clear to me. It doesn't matter if you're innocent. It doesn't matter what you say. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we want to do. They made it very clear to me. So now I don't feel safe from the cops, and I don't feel safe from anywhere, from anybody. It's like we're all on our own. It's basically us against the world, and it's a scary motherfucking feeling. But I gotta go because I gotta really use the restroom. But I guess that was a little dose of real talk. 20 minutes of some real ass talk from Chunky. So I love you guys, and don't forget to stay real. Don't forget to stay chunky because chunky is beautiful. Peace out.